Hi there. It's January 22nd, or 21st. Okay. 21st. And time for Proverbs 21. Over there. I already got some of my favorite verses highlighted. We'll see if there's anything else we can highlight in here. Okay. The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. Right. Good. We hope so, right? Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. Right? He said that yesterday, didn't he? Did he say that yesterday? Kind of. Yeah. Every way of a man is right in his own. You think you're right, doing the right thing, right? But the Lord weighs what's inside. Okay? What are your true motives? To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Righteousness, right? We're singling that word out this month. For haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked are sin, right? The lamp of the wicked. Your pride, your haughtiness, your conceit, you're conceited. 5, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty, right? There's no such thing as a get rich quick scheme, okay? And the people selling those schemes are doing it slow and steady. Okay. 6, the getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a snare to death. Are you noticing a theme in this chapter? Right? The violence of the wicked will sweep them away because they refuse to do what is just. Waiting for that, aren't we? 8, the way of the guilty is crooked, but the conduct of the pure is upright. 8. 9, it is better to live in the corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife. He talked about this a lot because Solomon had 700 wives, right? There is no way you can keep that many wives happy. No way. One of them will always be upset about something. Probably lack of attention, right? 10, the soul of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no mercy in his eyes. You have an evil neighbor? That's a horrible thing to have, right? 11, this one's highlighted. When a scoffer is punished, the simple become wise. When a wise man is instructed, he gains knowledge, okay? He said this over and over again, too. Right? You take a group of people doing stupid stuff, if one of them gets arrested or beat down, the other ones are going to say, I better stop, right? Wise ones will. Or the ones that are slightly smarter than the others. Okay. The righteous one observes the house of the wicked. He throws the wicked down to ruin. If I can undo that. Oh, I can. Good. 13, whoever closes his ear to the cry of the poor will himself call out and not be answered. Think about that. Okay? When your time comes, if you didn't help anybody when you were doing well, don't expect any help when you're not. Right? This is evil stuff right here. Evilness. A gift in secret averts anger, and a concealed bribe a strong wrath. Yeah, bribery. I have no use for bribery. Right? 15, when justice is done, it is a joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. Yeah, right. We're waiting for some justice now, aren't we? 16, one who wanders from the way of good sense will rest in the assembly of the dead. Get that? "17, whoever loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich." Right? Some people, they get a lot of money, they instantly want to better their status and buy bigger houses and bigger cars. And right? You won't be rich. Rich people drive very sensible things. Okay. 18, the wicked is a ransom for the righteous and a traitor for the upright. Let's see what this says over here. God shall cause that to fall on their own heads, which they intended against the just, by delivering the just and putting the wicked in their places. That's a good explanation, right? God will take the wicked people and put it in your place. And the traitor for the upright. It says in other parts of Proverbs, he has made the evil for these times. There's another one. It's better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome, fretful woman. Or 700 of them, right? 20, precious treasure and oil are in a wise man's dwelling, but a foolish man devours it, right? You save stuff, or do you eat it all up, right? Hand to mouth. Okay, the smarter people now are saving up and treasuring and putting extra food away. Right? 21, whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life, righteousness, and honor. We're going to make that green. That's righteousness, right? Pursues righteousness and kindness. When I say always be kind, I say that over and over again, be kind. If you pursue righteousness and kindness, you will find life, righteousness, and honor. A wise man scales the city of the mighty and brings down the stronghold in which they trust. A wise man. Brains over bronze, right? The biggest giant soldiers and warriors is always a very smart person, that's a smaller in stature. That's very wise that they look up to, right? And it's the wise man who gets credit for it at the end, too. 23, whoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble. There's a good thing to put on your wall, right? Put that on your wall. Whoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble. Keeps his soul from afflictions, it says over here. Remember that. That's important. Changing our colors here. Scoffer is the name of the arrogant, haughty man who acts with arrogant pride. God hates pride. God hates arrogance. God likes humble and kind. Scoffer. You know what a scoffer is? I've highlighted that before because that's the definition of a scoffer. Arrogant, haughty, and acts with arrogant pride. Thinks they're all that. I know everything. You're stupid. I'm sorry you're not as smart as me. Right? Arrogant, haughty pride. The desire of the sluggard kills him, for his hands refuse to labor or work. Right? True. 26, all day long he craves and craves. Oh, there goes to this. Let's read that together. The desire of the sluggard kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. All day long he craves and craves. But the righteous gives and does not hold back. And you'd be surprised how many it's the poor people that are giving, not the rich people. Okay? Because they know what hunger feels like. 27, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination, and much more when he brings it with evil intent. Now, he's said this before, too. Wicked people that give gifts trying to appease somebody or make themselves look better. Because they only do it. Yes, a philanthropist, they call them. Okay, everybody look what I'm doing with my money, right? Philanthropists do that. If you're a true giver, nobody will know that you're giving, okay? You will do it in secret. Jesus said, don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Okay? And certainly don't film it and put it on the internet, because that's your reward right there. All the reward you will ever get. Leave the camera at home. Okay. 28, a false witness will perish, but the word of a man who hears will endure. A false witness will perish. Sooner or later, the lies catch up with you and it crushes you, right? The word of a man who hears, right, will endure. 29, a wicked man puts on a bold face, but the upright gives thought to his ways. But there's a note for that over here, huh? No, he doesn't. Hardeneth his face, it says over here. A wicked man puts on a bold face. And you notice there's a stereotype. They all have these mustaches and eyebrows, and they always look angry, and they wear dark clothes, and they laugh maniacally, right? That's the cartoon version of a wicked man, right? Trying to look tough. But the upright gives thought to his ways, or establishes his ways. You want to be upright, right? 30, no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. Right? There is no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel that can avail against the Lord. You should read that over and over again. Okay? This is the word of God. Nothing can go against this. Okay? No matter what somebody tells you, that people will tell you he doesn't exist, and this is all by magic, or just a huge accident, or millions and millions of years ago. Right? Baloney, okay? Baloney. I believe what it says in the Bible. Okay? 31, the horse is made ready for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord. The battle belongs to the Lord. Remember that song? Take courage, my friend, your redemption is near. The battle belongs to the Lord. So there you go. That's Proverbs 21. Let's look at all the righteous stuff, because I'm going to put all that together this month. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Right? To do what is right, to follow the Lord, to please the Lord, that's being righteous, is more acceptable than just giving your money, right? Trying to buy your sins away. Okay? The righteous one observes the house of the wicked. He throws the wicked down to ruin. How do you do that? With truth, okay? It only takes truth. It doesn't take fighting and bloodshed. It just takes truth. Right? Because the wicked are living lies. Okay. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life, righteousness, and honor. Pursue righteousness, okay? That's always putting the Lord first and thinking of him first. Will this please the Lord, right? Hey, that's the righteous ones. Let's look at the other highlights. We highlighted too, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart, right? Your true motives, okay? True motives. That's what God looks at, no matter what you're doing on the surface. Right? 11, when a scoffer is punished, the simple become wise, and a wise man is instructed. He gains knowledge, right? Wise people are always wanting to learn, okay? And they will listen to anybody who tells them something that they don't know, okay? To be truly wise, you will realize how stupid you are, which means every single person on earth knows something that you don't know, okay? If you were all wise, only God is all wise. He knows everything, right? You can never know everything. You can never be all wise, okay? Just wiser and seeking wisdom. That's when a wise man is instructed, he gains knowledge. Okay? You collect all these things, these little tidbits, and then pretty soon your brain's all packed with them, and when you get older, you can't find them again, right? That's why we read this over and over again. Okay, 14 is highlighted. A gift in secret averts anger, and a concealed bribe, strong wrath. Is this a good thing? No. No. That needs to be illegal, actually. And 17, whoever loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil, which were signs of wealth back then, wine and oil. The more you had, the richer you were. Right? That was a status symbol back then. Right? They didn't have cars, and everybody had a mule or a donkey. So, right? If you like to consume those things, you won't have them any longer. 18 is highlighted. The wicked is a ransom for the righteous, and the traitor for the upright. Right? If you are seeking to be righteous, pursuing righteousness and kindness, right? The wicked will be put in the place of the righteous, and the traitor for the upright. Okay? And 23 is highlighted. Whoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble. Very important, right? Just when you go into a place, keep your mouth shut. Just watch and observe and be quiet, right? And keep yourself out of trouble. And we highlighted this. I'll highlight this again. I'll make it blue. The definition of a scoffer, right? Scoffer is the name of the arrogant, haughty man who acts with arrogant pride, right? Think you're better than everybody else. It's not true. God hates all these things, and he names all of them as things that he hates, okay? And 30 is highlighted. No wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord, okay? Nothing anybody tells you against God can avail against God, okay? So, there you go. That's Proverbs 21, and we're getting there. I'm going to check where we're at through the New Testament in a year for this afternoon. We're reading Matthew 14, the death of John the Baptist. So, good stuff. So, there you go. Take these to heart. Read them over and over again. This is our 17th time through here of 24, and maybe we'll keep going after that, because I'm getting used to doing this, okay? So, we'll keep doing that. Stay tuned later for through the New Testament in a year. We're on day 21 of that. So, but until then, we'll see ya.